been talking this morning about the critical Latino vote in the state of Florida. Could it make or break the race? We've got Florida Republican Representative Ileana Ros-Lehtinen joining us. She's in Miami as well. She's a foreign policy advisor for Mitt Romney, senior Republican woman in the House. Nice to have you with us. We appreciate it. We would love to have you in person because breakfast here is delicious. Awesome. Let's talk about last night. What did you think of the debate?
Well, I thought it was an awesome debate by all of the candidates. Of course, I'm a little bit partial. I'm for Mitt Romney, and I think he came on aggressively, very decidedly ready for battle. And I wish that that Mitt would have shown up previously, but it's good to have the real Mitt there on stage. And it shows that one of the arguments that Mitt makes is that he would be a great debater against Obama, no doubt. But Mitt showed that he can hold his own also against President Obama. And what we want is a candidate who can beat President Obama and who shares our values. And I think that that person is Mitt Romney. Certainly, electability is still a key issue in this race.
Okay, there was lots of conversations about a couple of things. One was sort of the deporting of grandmas, right? We had a big chunk of that in the conversation yesterday. And also, Newt Gingrich had called Mitt Romney anti-immigrant. And this is what Mr. Romney said last night. Let's listen.
That's simply inexcusable. That's inexcusable. And actually, Senator Marco Rubio came to my defense and said that ad was inexcusable and inflammatory and inappropriate. Mr. Speaker, I'm not anti-immigrant. My father was born in Mexico. My wife's father was born in Wales. They came to this country. The idea that I'm anti-immigrant is repulsive.
So he was given, Newt Gingrich was given the opportunity to back away from those comments, and he did not. He repeated them again. Let me ask you a question about Mr. Romney's immigration plan. I mean, they sort of sparred over the deporting grandma. Who would he be willing to deport? Both Gingrich and Romney said, well, no grandmas. I wouldn't deport grandmas. So spell it out for me.
Well, I think that Mitt Romney was correct when he said the problem with illegal immigration is not 11 million grandmas. It sort of simplifies that way of looking at the problem. Now, he got Mitt's defense of his position not being anti-immigrant, got a big applause in the Hispanic Leadership Conference at Doral in West Dade last night. And I think that that's the kind of reaction that many Hispanics will have. I don't know that it's productive to call someone anti-immigrant. Now, Marco Rubio, who's our hometown boy, our star, he was correct in saying take down that ad. You can say what you want in a different way without tagging anyone as being anti-immigrant. Mitt's position differs from mine. I am in favor of comprehensive immigration reform, but what I think this debate and this election is all about is making sure that Obama is a one-term president, and it will hinge on the economy. I know here in Florida, everyone loves to talk about immigration, immigration, immigration. It's an important concern, but it's the jobless numbers that are going high and higher here in South Florida, the mortgage crisis, and all of the economic pocketbook issues. Mitt Romney's got that kind of message, and that's why whatever gets said about immigration, once Mitt has got Newt talking about that nonstop, it's really Newt's in a very weak position, because what people care about overwhelmingly is the economy, not immigration.
The economy. Understand. Congresswoman Alex Castellanos, how are you?
Hey, Alex. Good to see you. Well, good to hear you anyway.
Good to see you. Question for you. Right now, we seem to have we're a country of 300 million people. It has a cap yearly on how many immigrants can come here, about 140,000 people, I think. And we're losing a lot of our, first-round intellectual draft choices, engineers that go to school here and go home to China or India. We're losing a lot of talent. What is Romney's position on legal immigration and increasing that?
Well, I think that he's got a well-thought-out plan. Remember, he's been laying out his ground game for this presidential race for a long time, and he made it very clear in last night's debate. He is in favor of legal immigration. He believes that when you foster a climate that brings about illegal immigration, what you're doing is you're sending a message to those folks who've been patiently waiting in line in their home countries to say, hey, going by the rules is not going to pay off for you. Come on over here and do your best. I think what all Americans are looking for are sensible strategies for dealing with this immigration problem that we have here. all of the candidates are say that we're against illegal immigration. Let's see what we can do to make sure that we can keep folks who are going to be good contributors to our country and do so in a legal way. But again, immigration is not going to drive the debate, neither in Florida nor anywhere else. So we can keep talking about immigration, but it's the economy. It's the economy and it's jobs and mortgages and all of our mortgages underwater.
You and I have had this conversation a couple of times.
Message.
Congresswoman, thanks for joining us. Next time...
Thank you.
You know what? I just lost my audio here, so I can't hear you anymore. But next time, while we fix this, we're going to have you come in person because we're having a good breakfast. Nice to see you. All right, we got to take a short break ahead this morning on Starting Point, though. He said he might go home and have a taco for dinner.